maybe first you want to give your background and where you came from, which country, which airport, and why you decided to be with this initiative.
So I support Palestine since maybe 6 years. I used to come to Palestine minimum one time a year, and I participate to the Gaza Freedom March. This is where I met a lot of activists. Since that time, my fight against the occupation take a big sense in my life, and this is why I'm here today.
Okay. And where are you from?
I am from France, originally from Algeria.
Okay.
But I took the plane, that time I took the plane at the airport of Geneva in Switzerland.
Okay. You see the Geneva airport if you had any issues getting on the plane?
Yes, but you have to know that the bad treatment we receive begins at the airport of Geneva.
Yeah, that's what I mean in Geneva.
Yes, at Geneva in the boarding gates, when we were waiting for our flight, two police officers from Switzerland come and still ask us what is the purpose of your trip, despite the fact that they are authority from Switzerland and not from Israel. We lied to them, saying that we were going to visit and as we were tourists. Okay. Then we come into the flight, and one problem starts. The man of the flight, the commandant,
the pilot.
Yes, the pilot say that one of us, all the passengers, don't have the right to be there. So he stopped. He was going to fly. Okay. He stopped the flight and said, "Just 1 minute. The police is going to enter." So the police came and took this guy. Then he took this guy out of the plane. Then some Israeli passenger or subcontinent to Israeli states start to say there is a problem. Why this man passed? Maybe he passed the security check. So they start to be worried about a bomb. So they check all our luggage, all our handbag, okay, the luggage that were in the flight.
Wow.
So it took time to flight, for the pilot to flight. Then when we flight and we arrived in Tel Aviv, we were I'm sorry for my English.
Oh no, it's okay.
Just one word. We were welcomed by like 6,000 soldiers. Some of them were soldiers, some of them were policemen, or I don't know from where. Okay, but all from Israeli authorities. They enter the flight. So the policeman entered the flight, and he asked us to get out line by line, so 6 by 6.
Okay.
When we were on the stairs, you know the stairs to get out from the flight, they make the filter. Okay, so there was 2 buses. In the bus of the left, they put passengers that were not from. They don't look to Arabic. Okay. In the other bus, they put all passengers who look to Arabic. So we were around 10.
And that looked Arabic.
Yes, 10. We were 10 in that bus, but believe me, the bus was full. Despite we were 10, the bus was full of soldiers, of policemen, and I think there were 2 teams of journalists, of Israeli journalists.
Okay. So did you know that there were other activists on the flight, or did you just maybe know about a friend that you were traveling with?
No, I know that there were other activists in the flight, but we were supposed to make as if we don't know each other.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So they were, from my memories, there were five other activists.
Okay, and really quick before you continue describing the situation in Tel Aviv, could you go back to Geneva Airport? And I had read some reports on the internet saying that the airport in Geneva was just shut down. And can you describe if there were demonstrations happening while you were still there, or
Yes.
just what the situation in Geneva was like, if it was really crowded?
So the instruction we get from our association in France were to go at Geneva Airport and to don't talk to anybody, to make it as if, from the beginning we were supposed to make as if we don't know each other.
Yes.
So my friend and me, we were two persons to travel together. So my friend and me go and took our tickets. It was with EasyJet.
Okay.
We took our tickets and we were waiting for get our
Boarding pass?
yes, for having our boarding pass. Then we saw all the group coming, saying, "Listen, everybody, as we don't have the right to go to Palestine, we are going to force this.
You're going to what?
We are going to
Force?
yes, we are not going to accept that."
Okay.
Okay, so they investigate all the film.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the police come and he push the lady that was in the front. She fall down and said, "You don't have the right to beat me." And he laughed like saying, "You fall alone. You make
You made yourself fall?
yes, you make yourself fall. You make it. It's not me who push you. You fall alone." And she said, "No, you don't have the right to beat me." And I saw this by my eyes because I was at the front of the field. And he pushed her again and again and again. Yes. And the other person that were around started saying, "Oh, what's happened? You don't have the right to push her."
Mm-hmm.
And now we start shouting on the policemen, because they were like 10, 5, no, 10. And then my friend and me were going to join them, but in fact we received the instruction that if we've got our ticket, we have to take the flight.
Okay.
Okay, so since that time we didn't see them.
Okay. Were there people that were supposed to be on the flight, activists going to Palestine, that were denied entrance onto the flight?
Yes, they were denied onto the flight. And some of them, I heard it after, but some of them received a mail by EasyJet,
Okay.
some 1 week before, some few days before, telling them that we are sorry, but we have to cancel your flight, you're not allowed to go. I don't know if they told them the real reason, but they told them that your flight is cancelled. And it seems that they proposed to them another ticket for another date.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if this is true.
Interesting. I
Yes.
didn't hear that. And then just one more question before continuing on to Tel Aviv.
So I received this information by mail from EasyJet. So this is why I told you I don't know if it's true. Because EasyJet sent me an email telling me I received the email Friday night. So 5 hours after my arrival here.
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, so they said 5 hours after you already arrived here, they
Yes.
said you can't come?
No, they sent me an email telling me we are sorry for what happened in your flight. Apologize. We hope that you are going to travel again with us. Just you have to know that what happened is that some activists were going to take this flight, and we received the instruction from the Israeli government. This is written in my mail.
Mm-hmm.
We received the instruction from the Israeli government to not let them enter the flight. And we proposed to them, as soon as we get the information, we proposed to them to change the dates.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. why do you think that you were, because you had been to Palestine already several times,
Yes.
why do you think that your name was not tracked down and put on the list? And then also, we had set up some Facebook pages, Welcome to Palestine, a Twitter account, and what I had read later is that the Israeli authorities made a lot of the blacklist names, like put a lot of the names on the blacklist because of the names they had found on social media sites like Twitter and Facebook. So did you join any of those sites?
Yes, but that's just one thing. Apparently my inscription was not taken in account. And I checked the email on Friday night because I was traveling by train to Geneva, and this way I didn't check my email. But I received the email on Thursday night from one of the coordinator of this mission, welcoming in Palestine, telling me that I made a mistake and your inscription was not taken in account, but don't worry, because this person was going to take the same flight as me. So she said to me, but don't worry, we'll do the necessary as soon as we get there. This is why I think my name and the name of my friend come with me was not on the list.
Wait, can you explain that a little bit more? I'm confused.
Look, I confirm my inscription not at the right time. I confirm my inscription to a coordinator very late. And
subscription to what?
To this mission.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And she took my inscription in account too late. So as soon as she gets my flight ticket and my, we fill a document with all our information, telephone, address, and everything. The person who they have to call in case of accident or something like that. As soon as she gets these two documents, she sends it. I don't know where. I think in another level at the organization. She transfers my emails, these documents, and she come back to me. So on Thursday night, she come back to me telling me, "I'm sorry, this is too late. So don't worry, take the flight. Now you pay your ticket. You give me all the information. So take the flight, and we will do all the necessary things when we will be in Palestine."